Alright, we've got the latest Combat Patrol, BloodAngels. This has replaced their version of the Start Collecting box, which used to be an old Marine. Had Ball Predator, had Terminator Captain, and the ever-industrious Tactical Squad. Not bad, but now they kind of want people on that Primaris crack. The best box set as recently would be the 2019 Christmas Battle Force set, which I have right here. Should be a card or link to that one. That one had some really good Primo BloodAngel stuff. But I would disregard the chapter names on these boxes and see if it's actually something you want in your army. The only additive to these is they'll have upgrade sprues, and this one has 2 BloodAngel ones, so that does up the price. If you buy it straight from GW, it's 140. If you buy it from the discount retailers, they usually have 15% off. It's about 119. So let's take a look and see what's exactly in here. We've got one box of incursors, 5-man squad. Interestingly enough, they don't come in 5-man squads. This is the only way you'll be able to get them. The intercessors do come in 5-man squads. Every once in a while they'll have those. Primaris Librarian, nice if you're using a psychic army. We got aggressors, chunky boys, a nice impulsor. Very impressive firepower. That's quite a variety of missiles they got on there, as well as some nice bolter support. But it does lead the question, though, how much are we actually saving with these boxes right here? Let's see. If we go by the GW prices, we got the Primaris Librarian 35, aggressors 50, impulsor 75, intercessors about $30 for a 5-man squad, incursors about 30, and the upgrade packs are about 14 a piece. So if we do 2, that's 28, equals about $248. If we go through the 15% off through retailer, we go about $210.80, which is a lot better. But the ultimate route would be to go eBay, but that is potentially cheaper, but it's time plus the potential in shipping costs. Plus you can sometimes whittle people down, because if you're talking to them directly as opposed to an online store, you got that chance. So we'll go for a contrast to the horrifically overpriced GW stuff towards the retail. You save about $129 in total, being a little bit smart about that way. Honestly, I wouldn't really buy anything from GW site unless it's limited edition, or you know you really want it and it's going to be out of stock soon. The ideal way is to either own your own shop and get those sweet discounts, or be tight with a shopkeeper and get something pre-ordered for you at a decent rate. I am curious about these guys, though. I've never seen them in a box set before, and they came out after the Spring 2019 Vanguard Marine launch in Shadow Spear. I'm familiar with the Infiltrators, as they have the Start Collecting box of Vanguard, but they're the same thing straight out of Shadow Spear, minus I think 1 unit. So I'm curious if these are a multi-part, or they're push fit, or what's going on with these. Got the nice pull tab. There we go. It's always nice when I got a full box as opposed to them just being thrown in there. So we've got our Bandai quality extraction. This book alone probably cost them quite a bit, because this is like modern magazine print and gloss. It's probably like $10, $20 right there onto your price. Let's see. Nice Bandai tier instructions, so I'll pop that off to the side. Make sure I don't stab myself with that. And we've got our chunky Primaris Librarian. First time having a Primaris Librarian, even though they've been out for a while. Might find some conversion use into him, as he is multi-part, so that would be interesting. We've got nicely bagged bases. Guessing this goes to the tank to some degree. Yep, we've got our 2 BloodAngels upgrade kits. Main thought about these upgrade kits is they'll usually have a unique weapon in there, and it's really the only way to get a Primaris version of those weapons. And this one, the BloodAngels come with a chain sword if you're a fan of the old style stuff. Some more parts to that Librarian. More bases. Oh, here we go. The impulsor. I only have one other Primaris vehicle and I haven't opened it yet. It's the Gatling tank thingamabobber. And I've never understood why these new Space Marine stuff have stubbers on it. That's like an Imperial Guard Krieg thing. These guys are supposed to be decked out with heavy bolters. I suppose it's more of a balance thing, but it's just really weird seeing stubbers on Space Marine stuff. It just doesn't feel right. What I'm really curious about is the heads and the bodies on here, because sometimes these vehicles have unique head patterns that you can really use for conversions. That head seems like sort of a unique Blood Angel looking one. Looks like the one with the upgrade pack, but his hair's different. He's got a microphone as a tank leader. And there is what looks like a Vanguard helmet on there. It looks similar to the one on the Vanguard Phobos Captain. He doesn't have the antenna, but it still has the Phobos face guard. These are your standard aggressors. Got another unbuilt stack of those guys. Looks like they haven't added or taken away anything from those. We've got our standard thing of intercessors. They haven't added or taken away from those guys. And this was one I was curious about. These are those incursors right there. Can we do just incursors, or can we do... Oh, we can do infiltrators. Alright, I see the infiltrators masks. I think the infiltrator helms are possibly the coolest thing ever. The antenna's okay. I'd prefer it without the antenna. Let's see, where are the packs? The packs are the thing I was after. Alright, there we go. Alright, that's what I was curious about. The packs, it looks like, to do their little doodads on top. Those are the infiltrator doodads. And those are the incursor doodads, so it looks like they're just slot and fit. You create different one. I'll be honest, the incursors look kind of dumb with all those scopes on top of scopes right there. I mean, it might fit in an Imperial Fist army since their upgrade pack does have those scopes, but I'm really a fan of the infiltrators. Look a lot more. I think I'm just going to keep the infiltrators and just equip them as incursors and say they are, because I don't like the heads popping out with those weird looking Cyclops goggles. But I do like this one right here, this little arm right there, like he's about to throw that knife. That is hardcore right there. That's going to be a nice conversion piece. Alright, that's a unique one. That's what I was curious about. Ooh, base for the tank. A lot of times you don't get those, but thankfully I got that. And let's see, we get one or two of these. No, just one Blood Angel transfer sheet. Overall, it's a decent set. The alternative one is the DeathWatch set, which comes with more intercessors as opposed to the tank, as well as a lieutenant, an apothecary, as well as the aggressors. I think either way, they're pretty solid set so far as a starting box. But I don't think as many people will understand the uniqueness of the infiltrators or incursors. They might be surprised what they can do, but I think for a starter, the DeathWatch box is probably a nice, easy way to go in there, as well as psychic powers might be a bit of a learning curve for most people. So that's pretty much all I got for right now.